Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C6 Stitch, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. You're going to come shopping with me. We're going to take a look at the new releases for the Needlework Expo. We're going to look at Garon Stitchery's website. They seem to have the most kind of comprehensive website. New designers are coming out with new products all the time, though, so you'll want to check back to see if your favorite designer has come out with anything new since the filming of this. Today is Sunday, August 22nd, 2021. And you can place an order through Garon Stitchery for any of these patterns that you would like to pre-order. The due date, though, is August 25th. So you can, and I'll show you that when we take a look at their computer screen, when we look at their website, and just make sure if you're ordering from Garon, that's an order. You won't be invoiced until the order comes in, but they are counting on you that you're going to purchase it from them. So you don't want to place a pre-order from them and then go somewhere else and buy it, because then they'll end up being, or any shop, the way they do it is they count that you're going to actually buy it from them when you place your pre-order. So that's just a little insider info, but let's go ahead. Let's turn around the computer screen. This is kind of my first time doing it, so we'll give it our best shot, but you'll want to grab a drink, maybe a pen and paper so you can take some notes if you want, and just sit back and let's have some fun going shopping. And real quick, before we get started, I just forgot to mention that a huge thank you to Jan Hicks, who, this was her idea. She has done this in the past, I believe last year. I know she did it for sure. And she unfortunately was not able to do it this year just due to time. She's in the process of moving and all of that. So she asked if I wanted to do it, and I thought it was a great idea. So this idea is Jan Hicks. And thank you so much, Jan, for your friendship and for sharing this idea with me. So now let's go shopping. Garon Stitchery. You can see up here, their website is garon-stitchery.com. Please ignore all my open tabs. I know that will bother some people, but let's just focus on the pretty stuff that they have to offer. So you'll see this on their homepage. This is what their homepage looks like. And then over here on the left-hand side, under categories, the very first category is 2021 Needlework Expo for August. So let's click on that. And then that will bring us to some information here, which we'll go over in just a minute. And then you'll see a list of designers. And then we'll click on each list of designer and we will see what they have to offer for the Needlework Expo. If you would like to pre-order, you can email Garon Stitchery by August 25th by sending an email to sales@garon-stitchery.com. And that's going to be right there on their page for you. All of these items are going to show sold out right now because they're not available. They're just showing you what you can purchase. And so you won't be able to check out using the online shopping cart. You have to email them and say, I would like to order these charts. The Needlework Expo starts on August 28th. That is Friday. And then sometime after that event, the designers will start shipping orders to them. So you want to send them an email for pre-order by August 25th to their email address. Make sure you include the designer name, the chart name, and your PayPal email address and your zip code as well. And again, as a reminder, once you pre-order from them, they are counting on you to purchase these charts. So please don't order the same chart from somewhere else. All right, so let's get into it. Again, I hope you have your pen and paper handy. So let's just start at A, Ori TM. This is a designer I actually have not really heard of. And so you'll see when you click on the designer's name, all of their products will come up that they're going to have at Needlework Expo. And then you can click on them to get a closer picture. See, it shows sold out, but you can see this one will be $10. So this is called Catitudes, 2 Cats and a Moon by Ori TM. Look at this. This is so cute. I might have to add this to my order. It's just darling. I already sent a pre-order to them, and I'll show you which ones I ended up getting, but I might have to add this one to it because I just think it's so darling because cats. So that one is available. And then let's see, and then we hit next, or you can go back, or you can hit back. or you can hit return to the product list. So this one is called Grumpy Old Men Celebrate Halloween. Let's see, let's take a picture. There's a larger image. And let's see, we have Gary and Ronnie and Gary and Ronnie and Gary again. There we go. And look, this Halloween is like a candy corn. I almost bought candy corn today, actually, at the grocery store. Next, we have the Halloween ABC. So if we want to take a little larger look, we just click on it, and you can see B is for broom, C is for cat. They have little motifs throughout the alphabet. I think that's a really cute piece. Next, by ORITM, we have October birthday cake. So you get the October sign, and then you get, so this is like a, kind of like a spooky tiered tray almost with a birthday cake on top. Really cool. Especially if your birthday's in October, and especially if you like Halloween. And then the last one by ORITM is called Sabrina and Harry Gobblespell. So you can see it's like a motif, a Quaker motif, but they're turkeys with a broom. That's very, very clever. All right, so we're going to return to product list because that's all for ORITM. And we're going to, so that brings us back to look at all of ORITM's. And then we're going to click on Needlework Expo and go to Autumn Lane Stitchery. First up from Autumn Lane Stitchery, we have, oh, this is the only one. It's called Bewitched. So it's this beautiful witch with her cloak, and in her cloak is this scene. Really unique piece. That's really beautiful. I've never seen anything like that. So that's fun. So that's all for right now from Autumn Lane Stitchery. I don't know if she'll have additional ones coming out or not, but you can certainly check back here, and if there are additional ones, it will show up on this page. Sorry if I'm making you sick there by scrolling. All right, that was Autumn Lane Stitchery. Bendy Stitchy, I think she has several. All right, so this is design number 54 called Halloween Soiree Cat. Look at that cat with his pumpkin hat on and his bow tie. He is ready to go to a Halloween party. Very cute. I like how it's finished too with that rickrack. There. Oh, that was the only one. Okay, so that's the only one from Bendy Stitchy right now. No, I lied. See, right here it says product 1 of 5. I'm on a different page than I thought. I'm so sorry. Okay, so next, design number 28, Hildy at the Apothecary. So this is a series she has. She has several Hildays, I believe. Hildy's doing different things. So this is Hildy the Witch, and she's at the Apothecary. So very cute design there. Her next design is design number 50 called Haunted Ornament. And so you see it's just a really simple little cute little haunted mansion with some ghosties and some chimney smoke and a moon. Very cute. That would make a great ornament if you have a Halloween tree or something like that. Or want to start a Halloween tree. Design number 60 called Autumn Witches. And you can see here there's witches out in the forest. There's a nice little pumpkin. They have their cauldron. Very cute. And the last one from Bendy Stitchy for right now is design number 67, Cleocatra. So instead of Cleopatra. So you can see that kind of resembles Cleopatra, but it's a cat. And it looks like it uses sulky threads. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, here it will tell you the Moo the Merrier thread pack is what it calls for, or it has DMC. So that is Cleopatra, part of the Meow the Merrier. All right, so that's Bendy Stitchy, her showings. And let's go on next to the Blue Flower. So first up with the Blue Flower is called Gather with Joy. Isn't that pretty? I love all the floral around it, and then just this little small house in the center. think that's really pretty. And then next is called Harvest Magic. And so you can see a lady with her witch hat on and the cauldron. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. And the crow with the canning. They're canning. It's not really a cauldron, I guess, huh? So that's cute. Harvest Magic. Next is called Language of Flowers, Dream. So you have these really pretty flowers. They made it into a pillow finish. I think that's really pretty. You know I love flowers and blue. I know some people really love purple. I like purple too. All right. Next is Moonlight Sampler. And this says, though my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. And look at the motifs around. Look at this owl. There's so much going on. I think this is a butterfly. Here's some daisies. And then you have this beautiful alphabet where it's replacing some letters with some motifs. And then there's a person sitting with their dog and bees. I mean, this is just a really great sampler all around. So much going on, and you're always looking at finding something new to look at. Okay, that is it for the blue flower. So then let's go on to Erica Michaels. So Erica Michaels, first up, she has several. She has 7. This is called Autumn Berries, and you can kind of see, look at the scarecrow. I think that's an acorn, I'm guessing. And then an alphabet, maybe? It's a little hard to tell. I mean, berries are so hard to photograph. So that's Autumn Berries. Next up is called Bristol Berries 3. So this kind of has a little Scandinavian feel to it in terms of the colors, I guess. Maybe not so much the designs. But Bristol Berries 3. Okay, next up is the Christmas Motif Sampler. And this has just Christmas motifs in it. Very cute. You can change the color to be anything that works for your home or the person you're giving it to. Next, we have Holly Jolly Christmas. It says, have a Holly Jolly Christmas, the best time of the year. And they also showed that you can finish it to berries. I don't know what you get. I don't know if you get a chart, if it's charted differently for the berries. I would assume it is, but I don't know just because of the design of it. But either way, it's very cute. Look at that ornament. I love that ornament. All right. And then we have Leafy Sidewalks. Pine cones, leafy sidewalks, crisp morning air. Leaves are falling, autumn is calling. This will get you in the mood for autumn if you live in the northern hemisphere anyway. Love that. The weather's definitely changed in Portland. I mean, I think we'll still get some really warm days, but nothing like 116 degrees like we had earlier this summer. So I'm thrilled. This is called Life is Better Meow. Life is better with a cat. Yes. Oh, I might have to add this one to my wish list too. You know what? I'm going to be taking notes as I go because I will forget what I say. This is a really cute one with the berry and all that. I've never done a berry either, so first time for everything. All right, and then this last one from Erica Michaels is called The Moon is Full. Beware, Halloween is in the air. The moon is full. Beware. And this little second piece says, beware, something wicked this way comes. So these are mostly words. I mean, that moon will take a lot of time, but I think the rest of it will go fairly quickly. All right, so that's Erica Michaels. I'm trying to do a mix of going through them quick enough because there's a lot that I don't keep you here forever. And also going slow enough that you can actually see them. So, all right. So for this is Fiber on a Whim. This is their fall fabric bundle. Fall bundle so the colors are left, right, brown sugar here, heather, pistachio, and brick. And they'll be ordering 16 count Aida, 18 count Aida, 32 count linen, or 36 count linen. And then we can take a closer look at these beautiful fall colors in linen or in Aida. And it's a bundle, so I don't see a price here yet, but I don't think you can order them individually. You have to order them as a bundle. All right, that was Fiber on a Whim. Next, we have Frog Cottage Designs, another one I have not heard of before. They have 10 charts at the Needlework Expo. So this is called A Token of Friendship, and you can put your initials and their initials. I love the palms. I love how this is finished. Very cute. That would make a great small for a small if you're going to a retreat. Next, we have Gingerbread Lane. Really cute. These giant gingerbreads next to the little tiny house. Very cute. And it's finished very cutely with that buffalo check. Kindness Matters. This is really pretty. I just like the font, and I love the kind of flower and the border. Very simple, very true. Next up is Merry and Bright. So we have 3 designs here. Merry, ho, 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 and that says jingle. Great little ornaments. Next up is Merry Christmas. This one is another just very classic. I think it's so pretty. It's just simple. It just reminds me of the simple old days. Right? There's nothing flashy about it, but I really like it. I think it's really pretty. You might have to write that down too. Frog Cottage Designs. All right, mini alphabet sampler. Very cute. Again, you can do it in any color that works with your decor or the decor of the person you're giving it to. It'd be a great small. Size is 51 by 55. So next up is No Bones About It. Very cute. This says No Bones About It. It's Halloween. Seems like a lot of hers are smaller, which is really nice. I know a lot of people like the smaller ones. And look how she is finished. It looks like a chalkboard with a ribbon and a Halloween button. Very simple, but it works. It works so well. All right, number 8, Share Laughter. This is kind of in the same as Kindness Matters a little bit. Just simple. You have a flower, you have a couple birds, and it just says Share Laughter. Very nice, very classic. All right, then we have Spooktacular. So you have a mummy and a scary ghost, and it says Spooktacular. All right, next, and this is the last one of hers, Too Cute to Spook. That's Darlene. It says Too Cute to Spook. It's kind of hard to read on the picture, but Too Cute to Spook. Very cute. And you could change, the kids to be, change their skin color, their hair color, whatever you need to make it look like kids in your life. All right, so that was Frog Cottage Designs. Next up, we will do From the Heart. All right, From the Heart. First up, we have Berry Blossom Sampler. And look at that border and that house. Oh my gosh. Somebody please stitch this because I want to see that house stitched. Please. No, I'm not going to do it. The house looks like a lot of work, but it will be gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Right, next up is D. Freitag 1849. I pre-ordered this already. I don't like samplers and I don't like alphabets, but there was just something about this one that I loved. I think it's the cursive that I loved, and I think it's these motifs and that just the old-timiness of it. And well, I don't know if you get this Merry Christmas one, but you could certainly create it. I just loved it. So I did pre-order this one. Again, this one is called D. Freitag 1849. So does it tell us? It's only 225 wide by 190 high. Oh, you do get the wreath. Yeah, you get the wreath. The wreath is 119 wide by 79 high. It was stitched on 36 count. And the sampler is stitched with Gloriana silks. I usually don't stitch above 32 count. So we'll see what happens. This next one is called MB 1834. I also really like this one, I think, because it's a red sampler. I mean, it's one of the red samplers. They say you should always have a red sampler. I don't. I know many people don't. But if I were to have a red sampler, I would probably get this one. Then next is called Spooky Quaker. So it's just a few Quakers. There's some witches, there's some pumpkins, there's a spider cobweb, and it just says spooky. Very cute. That one is 81 high by 117 high, so not too bad. All right, so that was from the heart. Let's go back. Then we have hands-on design. And first up, we have Let's Talk Stitching. So it's just all sorts of stitching worlds. Isn't that cute? Floss on thread drops, frog, with the frog there. Just really cute. It says, keep calm and cross that stitch. It looks like she put it on a bag as a finishing idea. Very cute. Next is rhyme time. So shriek, eek, squeak, fright this way. Hiss, howl, prowl, and boo, hoo, brew. Those are not easy to say, but they're cute. Again, cute ornaments if you have a Halloween tree or want to start a Halloween tree. This next one is called Take Whisks. So it says, don't be afraid to take whisks. And it's a kitchen counter series. Next up is Witch's Pantry. More great ornaments. This is hands just a helping. This says, got my eyes on you. And this is toads, warts, and all. All right, so that is hands-on design. And then next up we have heart and hand. So first up is doodles, and it's autumn. It says fall blooms, pumpkins of every hue, and creatures of the new season, time for autumn. And it's just this little small motif or piece with different motifs in it. Gather, the sunflower, the owl, the pumpkins. Very sweet. That one is 65 wide by 64 high. So next one is called Halloween Square Dance 3. This is the final chart in this 3-chart series. Includes haunted houses, spooky jack-o'-lanterns, and costume trick-or-treaters to delight. It's a little hard to see. So you can see this. Oh, I guess this is the one that you get. Oops, sorry. And then These are the other two, I think. But the one that's coming out at Needlework Expo is the third one, the haunted house one. Third of three charts with, 3 designs on each. Okay, so you do get all three. So you do get all three of these. It's a little hard to see, I know. All right, number 3. Pocket round. This is Acorn. So this is a pocket round series with a little tiny acorn. Very cute. And then last from is We Santa 2021. 26th annual Santa chart. Very cute. I love the little motifs on his coat there. All right, so that's heart and hand. Next up, we have heartstring samplery. Beth Twist lives in my area, by the way. This was hard to pick which one I wanted. This is called Carol of the Bells. So it's just the lyrics from the song with this beautiful border and bells. I love that frame. I almost got this one, but I didn't end up, but I really, really like it. Next is Haul Out the Holly. So you have, again, lyrics from the song and several different smalls. I had to get a drink of water. Put up the tree, fill up the stocking. So this would be really cute for like a little mini tree or a dough bowl. And just have all of them in there. Next up is Hoop There It Is. And this is another kind of stitchy related one. Do you see the scissors up here, the threads? There's chair, there's embroidery hoop. Very cute, very clever. Next is Perry Pryor. And this is a sampler. This is a faithfully reproduced antique sampler. So you can see the original here and then the reproduction here. It says, Perry Pryor is my name, and with my needle I work the same, that everyone may plainly see what care my parents take of me. 7 years old. That's amazing. Beautiful. Next is the HF 1837 sampler. I did pre-order this one as well. Again, I think it's the cursive that I love. I think it's this motif. It's the blues. So I did pre-order this one. And then again, I really like how she has the original sampler. It says Jesus, Mary, and a lobster. I didn't see that before. That's funny. So we will see. And then last from Heartstring Samplery is Tudor Rose Biscornu. Very beautiful. Look at that Biscornu. Look at how it just goes into, your eyes are just drawn straight down into that center. So pretty. All right, so that is Heartstring Samplery. Next up is Hello from Liz Matthews. This is called After the Rain. This is just darling. Look at all the just different rainbows. So cute. So cute. Simple but cute. It works. This next one is called Bittersweet Village. So it's like a little motif. Several different motifs. I love the scale of this. How the houses are tiny, but the plants are really, really big. All right, next up is the 5th Day of Christmas Sampler and Tree. So I know this is a series, I believe, that she's working on. I think. Piece. So 5 golden rings. Right, is the 5th day. With the little deer and the trees, very nice. Next is Token of Fall. So you have your alphabet and you have this bird with his acorn in his mouth. Next is Two Pumpkins Bright. Look at the spiders. I love how it looks like this is like falling leaves from the sky almost. And then the two pumpkins. Cute. All right, that is it for Liz Matthews. Hello from Liz Matthews. And then let's go on to Jeanette Douglas. First up from Jeanette Douglas, we have Chubby Bird. Isn't that cute? In a little tin. I think that's a darling one. Home Together, number 6. There's No Place Like Home. So this must be a pandemic series that she started. I'm not entirely sure, but there's no place like home. That is true. Next, we have Home Together, number 5. East or west, home is best. No matter where you live. Oh, I see. And then you put it all together in a little block. So this is number 5. And then we have Joy Be Thine sampler. With the motifs around the alphabet. The joy for me is the stitch. That's nice. Very cute. All right, I think that's it from Jeanette Douglas. I'm going to pause here for a second, take a drink, and just make sure that we are recording, and I will be back in just 2 seconds. Just double check, since this is the first time I'm screen recording my computer screen. I got a little nervous that I was going to go through the whole video and not record for some reason. Seems to be working, so fingers crossed. All right, we just finished with Jeanette Douglas. Let's go on to Kathy Barrick. First up, we have the Autumn Pin Drum. So you can see, here, we'll get a closer up picture. You just see this one side of it, but it's very cute. I love that pumpkin on top. I am so ready for fall. I am so ready for fall. Next up, we have Bobby. Bobby is a bird, apparently. And you have an alphabet around and those beautiful, beautiful flowers. And Bobby. Next up, you have 8 birds. All right. Are there 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 8. It's called 8 Birds. You can see here, this is the original. Again, I love it when they show the original and then their kind of recreation. Very cute. I'm pretty sure Robin needs this one. All right, next up is Halloween Needlework labels. Set of 8 labels. So you get the labels. So this is what you would stick on the back of your work, but they're all Halloween themed. That's cute. I might need to get that. Look at that cat. I might need to get those. Let me add that to my list. Because, when you have, that's just a really creative way, I think, to do the labels. I've never seen them done by theme before. Okay. Moving on. Nottingham. Look at the colors in this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's just stunning with the alphabet around. Can you imagine trying to make that alphabet fit just right? I can't imagine how much work it goes to designing this. I love those blues. It's so pretty. A lot going on in this one too. You always see something when you look at it. It's so pretty. This is called Where My Pets Are. Home is where my pets are. Very cute. Look at this border. It's birds. Toot, 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 toot. Just all birds. It's amazing. All right, that's it for Kathy Barrick. Next up, let's go. Oh, here we are, Lindy Stitches. So first up, we have Autumn Strolls. Autumn strolls make thankful souls. Look at these turkeys. This is such a autumn piece. I mean, I know it says it in there, but still. All right, and then next from Lindy Stitches, December Dance Limited Edition Kit. So you have, I think these are, includes both patterns plus supplies to stitch and finish the red-footed booby ornament. That's what I was wondering. I think these are red-footed boobies. That's the name of the bird. And look, there's a little mistletoe. So that's very cute. So you get a kit. That is a kit. Those I know, I think she's done this before in the past. She's had these kits and they sell out really fast. So this would be a great opportunity to get your hands on one. Next up is Halloween Tales. So you have Jack, my black cat named Jack, riding a horse, which he would never in real life. And then look at this. Is that a bat or a mouse? Oh, I think it's a mouse, maybe, hanging off his tail. Cute. I like her stuff. It's very creative. This is called Susie Susie Sample Maker. And it says, Susie Susie Sample Maker, how does your garden grow? With houses and deer on old linen, flowers lined up in a row. That's cute. Sampler Maker. Very cute. And last up from Lindy Stitches, we have Vulture Villa. Look at that vulture. Wow. Oops. There you go. So that is Lindy Stitches. Next up, we have Lucy Beam. First one is called Be Groovy. Isn't that darling? That's so cute. I loved kind of the tone on tone here with the background. The little diamonds that she stitched there. I think that really makes it special. And we have Bubbles Under the Sea. So this is a mermaid with an octopus and a crab and the boat. Very cool. Next is Disturbed Woman. Evaluation Center for Disturbed Women, Ward B. Doesn't give us any information on what that's from. I mean, I'm assuming it's from the old days, but maybe on the chart it will give us more information. This is called I Will Find You. I don't know who used my fabric scissors, but I will find you. Just pray. That's cute. Yeah, don't use the fabric scissors. Next is Summer Under the Sea. So this is kind of Americana with that long American flag. And that house, again, that's so much stitching, but it's so pretty. So Andrea, I think you need this one. Summer Under the Sea. All right, that looks like it's it from Lucy Beam. So let's go on to the next. So after Lucy Beam, we have Lulu Stitches. So first up, we have Autumn Peg. Isn't that cute? Little angel with the pumpkins. And look at the colors of the tree in the sky. Very cute. Next up is Autumn Wreath. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That would be so pretty on your front door. Inside, though. I won't keep it outside, of course. Next is Bella Luna. So Bella Luna, this is a really cute ornament, maybe, or door hanger. Look at the spider. And the black cat. I mean, I think it's just darling. And the moon. I mean, they fit so much into these little tiny places, into these little tiny pieces. I was looking for the stitch count, but I don't see it here. Next from Luhu Stitches is called Over the Hills. Oh, look at this one. This is a very different style from her other ones, but look how pretty that is. It's just gorgeous. It's like a little English cottage almost. Next up is Santa ornaments. Look at these. So you have a star, that shaped ornament, and then it's like an upside down heart ornament. Very cute, very creative. Like these designers are so creative. So that's it from Lulu Stitches. Sorry, I think I said Luhu's before. Dr. Seuss. Lulu Stitches. Next up, we have Luminous Fiber Arts. And our first pattern is called Boo Hoo. See a Boo, that cat, so cute. Hoo, the owl. Now, you could make these because the hats, look at these hats. These almost, if you imagine them not in black and orange, they could be party hats. This would be really, and keep the Boo off, or write happy birthday or something like that. This a cat and owl could be like a birthday stitch as well. So it's very versatile, I think. Very cute. Boo hoo. Cat o' lantern. Oh, I love this one. This one is actually in one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazines, which is the only reason why I'm not buying it now, is because I know I have it, because I have it flagged to stitch in one of the Halloween Just Cross Stitch magazines. I can't remember which one. It might be 2018 or 2019, but it is darling, and I'm going to stitch it one of these days. Next up is Friendship Series, Stashing Squirrels. Look, they're stashing their acorns for winter. And look, you can put your initials and your friend's initials. Isn't that cute? Friends forever. The squirrels that stash together stayed together, right? Next up is called Gathering Acorns. Again, very cute. Look at that, just monotone. I like to use the buttons up here. It's a variegated. Let's see if they tell us. 2 strands of floss over 2 threads. Rayon ribbon trim. Oh, I guess they don't say what the thread is, but boy, that's pretty. All right, next is Jingle Jolly Joy. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now, you could do them together, but you could also do them separate, and make them into little ornaments if you wanted. But look how pretty those are. I think those are so darling. Framed piece stitched using 2 strands of floss over 2 threads. Very cute. All right, so that is Luminous Fiber Arts. Next up, we have Manny Di Donna. Look at this. First up, we have the Blue Peacock Sewing Set. And this is just so gorgeous. Let's see if it will load. There we go. I almost got this one too. I just think it's so pretty. The little motif and the pin cushion there. And it tells you everything you need here. But boy, I really like that. All right. Oh, and then you get the accessories. You can buy the accessories separately. So, yeah, there you go. So if you look, you have the scissor fob. There's a couple of those round circles, which must be for this needle book somehow, and then the pins here. That's what I'm guessing. Is that maybe these are to hold the sewing book closed or something. I'm not quite sure. 5 little pumpkin pillows. This is darling. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. I can't read what that says, but it's like a poem. And it says, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. So you get 3 charts. It looks like there's 3 charts here. Very nice. All right, next up, 5 Little Pumpkins finishing set. So you get the Lady Dots Creates, I'm pretty sure it's Lady Dots Creates Chanel and this black pen. So that's nice that you can buy the chart and then buy the finishing stuff, but they're separate. So if you don't want it or you have enough in your stash, you don't have to get it. This is Autumn. Very pretty. I love the font that they used here and the little designs. 4 Season Lovers Autumn. I was just looking if they had all 4 seasons on there. Oh, okay, here we go. So this is spring. So you can see the scarecrow is the same. We've just changed outfits here a little bit. Very clever. What's next? Summer. So look, the scarecrow is dressed for the beach. That's so cute. So this is summer. What's next? Winter. 4 Season Lovers Winter. The scarecrow has his winter outfit on. Very cute. So yeah, so you could get each one. All of them are being released at Needlework Expo, which is kind of nice. All right, next up we have God Save the King sampler. Look at those beautiful browns and blues in there. So pretty. She has a lot of them. She has 18. I mean, some of those are the accessory kits, but still. Grateful Heart pillow. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Perfect timing. If you're in Canada, Thanksgiving is in October. If you're in the US, it's in November. So you might be able to get this done in time. Next, we have Grateful Heart pillow pins. So that's for the previous chart. Next, we have Home Harvest Home instead of Home Sweet Home. Look at that, very cute. Look at those little, is it wheat stalks or corn stalks or something? I'm not sure, but it's really pretty. I know I just said it, but I'm so ready for fall. Next, we have Home Harvest Home pins. Next, we have Pilgrim's Pillow Accessory Pack, $16.20. So it's the pins and you get some cotton fabric. This is the Acorn sewing purse. I looked at this one too. Thought about getting this one. I just think it's really darling. Next is the Good Life. Did you know that the Good Life is Nebraska's state motto? So I thought this was a Nebraska piece, but it's not. It's just like an Americana piece. It could be Nebraska. There's sunflowers. Yeah, it could be. Or it could be anywhere. So that's called the Good Life. Next, the Pilgrim Pillow Thread Pack. So we don't have a picture, but it's the Pilgrim Pillow Thread Pack. And here's the Pilgrim's Pillow. So this is what it will look like. So you have your piece of cotton. I think they're using that up here. You have your 1620 pins, and then this is the Pilgrims. And that, my friends, is Mani Di Donna. Hopefully I'm saying that right. All right, next is Moho Stitches. Moho Stitches. First up, we have Mannon's Garden. It's another reproduction, sampler reproduction. Look all those little, just those little motifs. I mean, that's what a sampler is, right? Just little practice motifs. I think that's really pretty with the flowers. Oh, and I think that's the only one. That's it from Moho Stitches. Just that one. All right. Monticello Stitches. This one is called Be Nice or Leave. It's really simple, right? Be nice or leave. You have the alphabet around it, but that center kind of center message there. Very funny. I like that. And then see how she did the numbers around, and I just don't know how they do it. I think designing would be so hard. Next up is called Make Me a Blessing. Make me a blessing to someone today. Beautiful. Look at this motif here. Wow. So pretty. And then this one too. So, so pretty. And next, You're My Home. Oh, I love that. You're my home. There's a cat and a dog. Very pretty. Look at that border. That would be fun to do. All right, so that's Monticello stitches. Next up, we have MTV Cross Stitch Designs. MTV. All right, so first up, we have Cornflower Sewing Purse. This is just darling, if you can see it. So you have a little needle book, a little sewing purse, and then a scissor fob there. That picture looks a little blurry to me. Okay. Next, we have fabric. This is called Autumn. It's pre-cut, 8 count. It's 6 and 11/16 inches by 9 and 13/16 inches. Hand dyed on Sotima Italian linen. So look at that. That would be great if you're doing like a sunset piece or something. Like this could be the grass and that could be the sky. It'd be beautiful. Sorry, you don't need to read my abstract there. That's what I get for having so many tabs open. This one is 32 count linen. Sorry, 30 count linen. Same piece of fabric. Here's your fall pin cushion. Look how gorgeous this is with those beads right there. And then those beautiful pins. Gorgeous. Next we have the Haunted Pumpkin Pillow. So you have your Haunted Mansion. Look at these little pumpkin buttons, I guess they are. And your little ghosties. And look at that pumpkin. Is kind of frightening. He has wings. He's like a bat pumpkin. Next we have Magnetic Needle Minder Blue Rose. So I think it's this one right here. Again, the picture's a little fuzzy, but this next one you get a set of 3 blue flowers pins, and that's for the needle book that we saw. And then next we have the pumpkin pins and pumpkin magnetic needle minder here for this pumpkin piece, which I've already forgotten the name. All right, so that was MTV Cross Stitch Designs. Next we have Mystic Fabrics. So we're going to be talking about, oh no, what happened? I hit something here. Let me go back. I think I somehow accidentally got on their regular inventory. Okay, Mystic Fabrics. This is called Everything Else. And they'll be getting it in 18 count Aida, 32 count linen, or 36 count linen. So this is what it will look like. It's like a white gray. It's hard to tell on the computer screens, what it doesn't really give much more information. It'd be pretty. It looks like a pretty neutral, which is nice. Olympia, again, 18 count Aida, 32 count linen, or 36 count linen. Olympia, so it has more browns and grays in it. And Silver Mist, 18 count Aida, 32 count linen, and 36 count linen. That's really pretty. So that's from Mystic Fibers. Okay. Now we will go to Nikki's Creations. Embroidery Halloween. Look at this one. Look at this. It's just all different little motifs. There are 3 black cats on this. Mandy, Parker, I'm calling you out. You need this one. Embroidery Halloween. It's so cute. I think that's another cat in her hand. There's cats all over this one. It's really cute. It's really creative, I feel like. Kind of combining Halloween with sewing, which, I mean, why would you in some ways? And I don't mean that disparagingly. I mean, that doesn't come to mind, and I love it. It works so well on this piece, right? Right. And then her other piece is Halloween Fantasy. Look at that. Got some old buttons you need to use up. You can use them here. Look at that. There's her 3 black cats. Does she have 3 black cats? I'm not familiar with Nikki's Creations. I've heard of her before as a designer, but look at that. Is solid stitching right there. But you can do it and then show it to me. All right. So that is Nikki's Creations. I just love the creativity. All right. Next up, we have Praiseworthy Stitches. Ghoul's Crossing is first up. Wow. Look at that. Come ghoulies, shriek, growl, and dance. Look how much is going on in this. And I love that. Like, there's kids trick-or-treating. I mean, there's so much going on. This is a darling one. It's tempting. I'll tell you that. This is called Simple Gifts, Silent Night. Silent Night is one of my favorite Christmas carols. That and Silver Bells. But just all these kind of Quakery motifs are beautiful. Oops. Okay, so that's Praiseworthy Stitches. Just the 2 for Praiseworthy Stitches. Next up, we have Poutini Poutini. Look at these darling pins. Black Cat 3. And we have a paw, a little black kitty, and a skein of, it could be yarn for knitting if you're a knitter, or it could be a skein of embroidery floss. Whatever works. We have this Do Not Open Until Christmas. Look at that present button in there. Darling. And look, it's a stop sign. That is funny. That's cute. Next, we have the Halloween Trio. Knock Knock with the candy, the trick-or-treat bag. Trick or Treat and Born to Spook. Cute. So you get all 3 patterns on this chart. And that would, again, be great as little pillows like they show in a dough bowl. There's that abstract again. Or little ornaments if you, again, have a Halloween ornament tree. All right. These are Halloween pin set. These are really cute. These Switch Hat, candy corn. I love candy corn. I know I've already said that, but this is going to be a really long video. So next up is When I Think of July, August, September. So these are pins that coordinate with charts, I believe, of the same name, When I Think of July. And so you get your pin collections here. I'm not going to do the bigger pictures of the pins. Hopefully you can see them okay. When I think of October, November, December. Here's your October, here's your November and December. And then we have Sweet Holidays. This is cute. Very cute. Sweet Holidays. Oh, I love that button like a peppermint candy. When I Think of December. So these are the When I Think of series. So you can see, and then the pins are used up there. And then it looks like there's a button there. Look at this. Look at the calendar. The page is ripping off. That's cute. And then this is a box. Lights, decorations. That's really cute. When I Think of November. Look at this tree. Like, look at the movement there. You can see the leaves flying off the tree. Darling. And then there's your pins. And when I think of October. So here, pumpkins. Oh, look at that sweater. I can't wait for sweater season. Look at that black cat and the candy corn button. And then your pins are up there. So that's Puccini Puccini. And then Rami's Creations is next. There's a lot of cat ones, which I'm not complaining about. This is called Cats and Coffee. I just want to sip coffee and pet my cat. I love that. Look at that. And they made it in the shape of a coffee cup, and there's those pins up there. That is Darling. She has 15 Rami's Creations. Oh, I guess. Okay, so these are the cat pins for that piece. Christmas Calories. This piece says, Christmas calories don't count. Isn't that cute? Isn't that accurate? I love the little coffee mugs. Next, we have Halloween Alphabet Thread Pack. So there's no picture here to see, but it includes 21 skeins. And hopefully we'll see what the Halloween alphabet looks like. Halloween Alphabet, E, F. Okay, so you collect them, a couple letters at a time. F is for Frankenstein, E is for eyeballs. Ew. I mean, it's true. And look at this letter here. That's solid stitching there, but it's cute. All right, and then we have GH. G is for ghost. H is for hat. This is really cute. I can see if you have a little kid in your life, this would make a darling book, like a cloth book. You would need to extend, do something, somehow make an edge so you could sew it together somehow and then back each piece, or you could, HGH, back them together, and then it's like a two-sided page. But I think that's really darling. You can make it a really cute Halloween book. IJ. I is for imp. J is for jack-o'-lantern. This would be a really cute little kid's book. As long as they don't get it dirty, right? Here we have KL. So K is for knife. Well, okay, maybe not a cute kid's book. Never mind. L is for lycanthrope. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yeah, so maybe not a kid's book, but certainly a book of some sort. That was funny. Halloween Alphabet, M and N. M is for mummy, N is for nightmare. Okay, definitely not a children's book. Whew. All right, next up we have Halloween greetings. It just says Happy Halloween on the sign here. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it's like a two-part connected with this ribbon. I think that's really darling. Pumpkins for sale. That's really cute. And you can see, again, you see the movement of the leaves falling from the sky and the pumpkins and the gourds and the rain boots. And then you get your thread pack. You can get your thread pack too. Samplers are my happy place. Look at this. Look at this little mini sampler. And then there's motifs of samplers. So if you love samplers, oh, I love this center one with the thread and the leading up to her needle there. Very cute. There we go. Okay, then you could get the thread pack if you want it. No picture of that. And then winter greetings, which is like the Halloween greetings. Winter greetings, and again, it's the two-part with the head on top, the little ribbon, and then the body. Very cute. So creative. That is Rami's Creations. All right, next we'll go to Rosewood Manor. Hopefully I'm going at a good pace for y'all. This is called Angels in Blue. I looked hard and long at this one too because I think it's so pretty. and they'd be great gifts, or keep them for your tree. And I like how they finished them with this tassel at the bottom as well. Very pretty. And you get all 6 charts in the book. All right. So next is coffee. Look at this. It just says coffee. It's a cup with beautiful flowers that just say coffee. I like that one a lot, actually. Next we have Dreaming of Fuchsia. Look at that. If you like fuchsia, the word fuchsia is all over. Really pretty, so bright, bright colors. Karen Kluba is so great at colors. Hot chocolate. So if you're not a coffee drinker, maybe you're a hot chocolate drinker. Also very pretty. Next we have Alsmore Cottage. This is another sampler with these look at that beautiful motif. This almost looks like an umbrella, doesn't it? Oh, shelter. And a big sunflower there in this house. And then you have these. Of course, that's my favorite one. I love this. All right, next. Rusty Rhapsody. Look at this. All monotone. But it's a variegated, so I guess it's not really monotone, is it? Just beautiful design. Beautiful motifs. You get to practice 3 of each letter of the alphabet. Tell us 129 by 256 stitches. The floss called for is Weeks Dye Works Terracotta. 10 skeins of it. This 10-page book includes 4 minis, 2 welcome smalls, plus several Be Creative ideas. This is a series of monochromatic Rosewood Manor designs. Collect them all. This is called Summerhill. Gorgeous. Just stunning. Look at this. Look at this hill. Can you imagine that much stitching? It's so gorgeous. Someone do that and then show it to me. All right, next up is tea. If you're not a coffee drinker, not a hot chocolate drinker, maybe you drink tea. Or maybe you drink all 3 and you want to collect all 3 of them. That's okay too. Toads on a pumpkin. This is really cute. So here's your pumpkin. And then you have your toads. Oh, goodness. You saw my cheat sheet where I had to say, how do I record on my laptop? But there's the toads. And then lastly, from Rosewood Manor is called Welcome to Our Village. It says, welcome to our village, welcome to our home, home sweet home. I like that too. I love all the different styles of trees and the houses and the little flower garden right here, the picket fences. All right, so that is Rosewood Manor. And next we have Salty Stitcher Designs. This one is a Dr. Maya Angelou quote. And the quote says, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And that beautiful floral border, and then of course her name, Dr. Maya Angelou. All right, next is Hawaiian Bookmark, and it says Aloha, and then it has all sorts of Hawaiian motifs and words kind of around it there. Very pretty. I wonder if it says how big it is, if it's really a bookmark. 168 by 60. 9.3 inches by 3. Yeah, so it could be a bookmark. And it calls for sulky threads. So that would be a fun way to try sulky threads, maybe, if you haven't tried. I've never tried them either, but if you're thinking about trying them, that might be a fun way to try them. This next one is called Hawaiian petroglyphs. Petroglyphs, right? I can hear it in my head, so I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that right. So that's another Hawaiian piece, very Hawaiian, with the turtle in the middle and then these little waves. Very pretty. I've only been to Hawaii once and I loved it. I need to go back. This one is called Under the Sea. So isn't that cute? And you can see the top of the sea there and everything is underneath. What a cute design. Look at that octopus. He's cute. Okay, so that is Salty Stitcher Designs. And then next up, we have Silver Creek Samplers. So, Silver Creek Samplers, first up we have Back to the Grind. And you know it's a coffee piece. Isn't that cute? It's so appropriate too, since I am starting back in the office tomorrow. For real this time. All right, next up, we have Beg Your Pardon. Get it? It's a little cat paw. Wait, look at those claws, for real. Beg your pardon. That is darling. Next, Built on Love. So this says, and so together they built a life they loved. So this is a great little kind of like wedding sampler. And you can put their initials here and then the date of their wedding there. It's a really darling idea. I mean, it's a different type of sampler, right? It's not, I think won't take as long. It'll still take a while, but it won't take as long as some other samplers that we've seen. Built on Love. Okay, so this one's called Follow Your Heart. Follow your heart, but take your stitching with you. Always take your stitching. I need to get in the habit of always taking my stitching. All right, number 5. This is called Founding Promises. July 4, Freedom, Equality, Justice, and Hope. So, and then there's the bell with the crack in it. Very nice. Founding Promises, that's called. Next up is Hissed Off. Isn't that funny? Look at that cat. Hissed Off. So cute. All right, so that was Silver Creek Samplers. Next, we're going to move on to Stitchy Prose. So this first one is called Forever Timeless Morning Sampler. And let me try to read this. Reality brings us to consciousness until time becomes forever timeless. Beautiful, beautiful memorial piece if you want to memorialize somebody. It's just beautiful. The next one is called Meowster Mash Biscornu. So it's Halloween kitty cats. Look at that. There's 4. There's a Greek kitty cat. Very cute. Another Biscornu. Meowie Meowmas Biscornu. Look at that cat with the antlers on it. A Santa cat. So cute. Next, we have Never Apart Cat. Goodbyes are never forever. We will always be together and never apart because of your place within my heart. That's darling. I don't know how I didn't see that one at first. So I'm going to write that down. And then next up we have the Never Apart dog version. It says the same thing, it's just a dog there instead. So that's very sweet. Soul Gardeners is next. Friends are the gardeners of our souls. What a sweet little piece. To stitch for someone. 112 wide by 80 high. And then lastly from Stitchy Prose is Sunflower Pin Keep. So if you like sunflowers, I know there's a lot of you out there that really love sunflowers. These are Algerian islets, I believe. Very sweet. Okay, so that is Stitchy Prose. Next up, we will be looking at Summer House Stitchworks. So first up, we have Chronicles of Olin Marie, Volume 2. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. It's very faint. They're very pale colors, but it is gorgeous. This looks like a needlebook with a floral arrangement here. Gorgeous. I'm sorry you can't see that better. This is the 1844 Norwegian sampler of Olin Marie Tyne. This inspired me to create an addition to her chronicles. They're soft colors that give an elegance that melts my antique sampler heart. All right, beautiful. Those are beautiful. Next is Winter Whites. Look at that. So that's a drum with a winter scene on it. Beautiful. Okay. And then this is the finishing kit for that drum that you saw just before. So that is Summer House Stitchworks. Now we're on to Sweet Wing Studios. This one is called Harvest Glory. It says, "To God be the glory, great things he hath done." And just a very simple, beautiful piece. Not really a sampler, but has those pretty motifs there that you can use on other things as well. This one is called Let Heaven and Nature Sing. This is an ornament. I also have this marked in one of the Christmas ornament, just cross-stitch Christmas ornament issues. Very cute. I like that one. I like that song too. Next, we have Love Thy Neighbor. Isn't that cute? A dog and a cat. Those are some of the cutest animals I've ever seen in stitching, I think. This is such a cute, sweet piece with the little heart, little homes and clouds. What a darling piece. Love Thy Neighbor. And then this one, this is so cute. Meow at the Moon. Isn't that cute? Darling. All right, so that is it for Sweet Wing Studios. Next, let's look at Teresa Kogut. See what she has for us. Should not have gone through these a second time. I have now added 4 charts to my list of, I originally pre-ordered 3, and now I'm adding 4 more. Something's wrong with that. All right, this one is called Up on the. I'm assuming it's up on the rooftop. Very cute. Hard to see the whole thing. I don't know if this is like a new one that was just added, but that's the only one for Teresa Kogut. Up on the. Thistles is next. Here's one called 12 Weeks to Christmas. And you get probably 12 ornaments, it's looking like. Picture's a little dark, but super pretty. Look at the penguin. So that's a really fun one. Includes only 4 of the 12 patterns in this 3-part series. Okay, so you want to collect all 3 of them because you would get only 4 of the patterns. All right, this one is called Broom Keeps. So these are Halloween. Look at that cat with the giant eyes. These are all Halloween pieces. Darling. Next, we have The Snowmen Wish You. Wishing you the best Christmas ever. Isn't that cute? The little snowman. Darling. All right, so that's it for thistles then. Next, Tiny Modernist. First up, we have All the Witches. Look at that. You could name them, right? Like put your friends' names there or something, or your sisters or something that works for you. I think that's cute. All the Witches. Moths and the Moon. Look at that. So you have these beautiful, look at this use of color. You have these beautiful moths and this moon right up here. Just darling. Next, you have Mouse's Schoolhouse. What a cute little piece. Whoops. Mouse's Schoolhouse. There you go. Look at that sweet little piece. That cute, darling little mouse. So cute. All right, so this is The Cat Came Back. The Meow the Merrier. Look at that little black cat with the heart shape, white tuft on his chest, and all those beautiful colors of flowers around him. Next, we have the Nutcracker Tree. Look at this. Isn't this darling? You have the mouse and the rocking horse, the ballerina, the tree, the nutcracker, another ballerina. This is just darling. This would be a great gift for a kid or an adult. I love that one. When Witches Go Riding. Okay, so this is a mystery series. Don't post this image online till after September 1st. So if you know the series and you want part 3, you can pre-order it, essentially, but I don't know what that looks like. Okay, so that's Tiny Modernist. Now, we are getting down to the end. We have 2 more to go. So first up is Twin Peaks Primitive. First up of the last 2, I should say. Okay, this one I pre-ordered. It's called 1899 Christmas. This is another big one. Oh, it doesn't say. I'm assuming it's big. I don't know. Maybe it's not. 1899. It's called 1899 Christmas. This says 1900 here, which I think is kind of funny. But I just love these people ice skating, these old-timey people ice skating. Christmas is a bridge. We need bridges as the river of time flows past. So it's like bridging one year to the next. I don't know. I just loved it. I think it's beautiful. I had to have it. So I pre-ordered it. That will be my first Twin Peaks Primitives piece, too. All right, so this is called A Country Welcome. And this is also very Americana with the flags, Home Sweet Home, it says, and the beautiful flowers and this quilt here on the table. Very pretty. They have 15 charts out here, so that's a good number. This is called Cats and Fish Co. Look, here's your fisher person, and then the cat's following because he has fish. Isn't that funny? I think that's cute. Happily Ever After. So this is a sampler, old-timey sampler, 1893. And here's your sample alphabet. I do like that font a lot. Beautiful. That gold frame, that's just beautiful. You could do that as a wedding sampler. I guess that's what it is. This is called Holy Night at Huxby Abbey. The magic of Christmas never ends, and its greatest gifts are family and friends. I almost got pre-ordered this one too, because I just love these old-time motifs. And look at that border. That border would kind of drive me nuts, to be honest. But it makes the piece. Like, you can't not do the border, right? Oh, that's beautiful. All right, this one is called Honest Abe Sampler. I walk slowly, but never walk backward, is what the quote says here in the middle. So this is all about Honest Abe, Abraham Lincoln. Lovely. Again, that border is beautiful. Seasons of the Safety Pin. I thought this is a really unique one. So you kind of have your general, like your sewing and all that. And then they kind of move into each season with this safety pin as kind of the highlight, the star of the show. Summer, there's mermaids sitting on the safety pin. It's so clever. And look at this chicken with the little chicks. I mean, how do people think of this? And then now they're sledding down it. I mean, it's just so creative. I think it's so darling and so, so creative. Next is Secret Garden. This is one of my favorite books growing up. Look at this border. Just look at this border. It's Mary with her lambs. Just a darling border. Next is Stitching Generations Together. And that's what it says here, Stitching Generations Together. Love that. Next, we have The Richest Season of the Soul. It says autumn is the richest season of the soul. So a cute little autumn sampler. Next, we have TPP Circus, Twin Peaks Primitives. At first I was like, I'm not sure what TPP is. It's Twin Peaks Primitives. This circus one is really darling, I think. Especially if you have a kid or you like circuses, this could be a really cute piece for their room. Next is the Twin Peaks Santa for 2021. Look at this. I love his staff with his light. So cute. Why did I think these were croissants? I don't think they are, but I must be ready for a snack. Santa just has a ring of croissants hanging off his lamp. Twin Peaks Snowman. So this is the snowman. So we had Santa, now this is the snowman. Look at him, he's delivering all the mail, and the birds are helping him. So cute. And he's whistling. You can tell he's whistling. It's just darling. I mean, just the detail that they get in these. Next, we have Winter Birds. Look at this. Look at this piece with the border. I like it when a border doesn't necessarily go all the way around. Like this works, and this serves as the border on the other end, and the moon, and it's just great. It's just great. I love that one. And then next is Witch's Craft Room. This one was funny. Witchcraft. And so she has all her craft supplies and in her craft room, but it's witchcraft. That's funny. So that, I guess that's all of them for Twin Peaks Primitive. And then last but certainly not least, we have Works by ABC. So we have, first up, a Black Work Biscornu. One of these days I'm going to have to try a Biscornu. Probably one a little simpler than this one, but we'll try someday. Isn't that gorgeous? So if you like black work or want to try black work, here is your piece to do that. Beautiful. Then we have Elegant Lace. Again, it's, well, I can't tell if it's black work or X's, but that's gorgeous. And again, you put it on any fabric you want, and it will look beautiful. You know, go with your home decor. So beautiful. And then next up is the Labyrinth of Rhymes Cathedral. So again, just beautiful, beautiful stitch work. Again, make it any color that works with your home decor. All right, so that looks like it is it. Again, I will remind you, if we go back home here, take your shopping list that you just created, go ahead and email Garon Stitchery at sales@garon-stitchery.com by last day to send an email for pre-order is August 25th, 2021. All right, and make sure you include the designer name, the chart name, your PayPal email address, and your zip code. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen sharing right now, and I will go back on a camera to say goodbye. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that little shopping expedition. Let me know in the comments down below what was on your list, basically. If you're going to pre-order anything from Needlework Expo, what's on your list? Do we have anything of the same? Do we want to start a sale with any of these? Let me know down below. And again, a huge thank you to Jan Hicks for this great idea. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I think it might work out. So again, take care. Have a wonderful stitchy week. And don't forget the deadline to pre-order is August 25th. I'll see you soon. Bye.